Professionals, I get this question all the time. Hey, should I form an S corporation? Should I form a C corporation? Should I form an LLC? Or should I just continue to do business as Charlie Gipple? Of course, I formed an LLC years back, but I won't get into why I did that. But here's what I will say to you. Many times it is not necessary. Many times it is just an added expense to you as the agent, because many times, unbeknownst to you, it doesn't do what you're looking for. So here's what I get a lot is, Charlie, should I form an LLC because I just want a more professional name instead of Charlie Gipple as the financial professional? I want CG Financial Group or something like that. Using me as an example, you can very easily get a DBA, doing business as name, that the states call it a fictional name, right? Which is kind of weird, but you can literally file with the state for like $50 in most states to get your own name, doing business as whatever financial group. You can do that without forming an LLC, a C Corp, an S corporation, right? So that objection is squashed right there. Well, what about the liability protection? You know, if a consumer sues me for whatever reason, I mean, wouldn't I be protected? You know, wouldn't I be shielded from that personal liability? No. S corporations, C corporations, LLCs do not shield you from that. Any profession that requires licensing like what we do, like attorneys do, like what doctors do. If a doctor messes up and cripples you for life for what, you know, doing some sort of surgery, they are held personally liable. But that is why we have these types of insurance policies that we have. Doctors have malpractice. We in financial services have errors and omissions insurance, because well, those insurance policies exist because we are held personally liable regardless of our business structure. Now, as you get, and by the way, some of the negatives to having a business, an LLC, a C Corp, an S Corporation is this. Double licensing, right? So if you're licensed in a state, or in 50 states for that matter, you have to pay for double the licensing. You personally, as the principal of the company, but also the company. You generally need 2 licenses, which means, yeah, if it's a pain every couple of years, paying the state your licensing for insurance, you're going to have to do that twice if you have the business. Secondly, errors and omissions insurance. You're going to need double the errors and omissions insurance. Actually, with a business, it's a lot more, at least for me, the errors and omissions cost than what it is for me personally. So you're looking at more than double the cost there. And is the trade-off really worth it? Why? I mean, you're not shielded from anything. It's not like you need an LLC to do business as a specific name that you may want. So why even go down that path? Well, here's why you might go down that path. As you get larger, maybe you have a storefront, somebody tripping outside your storefront. Here in Iowa, we have snow, we have ice, and they sue the pants off of you. It would be nice to have some sort of a business structure to shield you personally from that. Employees suing you. In many cases, that can be shielded from a business standpoint so that it doesn't go to your personal finances, right? So as you get larger, an S Corp, a C Corp, an LLC might make sense. Also for tax reasons, right? Like an S corporation, if you start making a ton of money and you as an employee don't really need that amount of money, you want the company to retain those earnings, you can save on employment taxes by getting an S corporation, for example. But for the most part, if you're just starting out, or if you're not making hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, it may not make a ton of sense to get an S Corp, C Corp, or a LLC quite yet. Hope that makes sense.